Okay, so here we are, back at it again, playing all the N64 games. Today, we're tackling one of my favorites, as well as some others that are decidedly not my favorites. I'm not going to waste your time with a long-winded intro. Let's get right to it. First up, we have Aero Fighters Assault.
Your mission time is 900 seconds.
Why, thank you, robot woman. Oh, you give me 900 seconds, but you started at 92.
A10, Granda, wingman engaged.
I just fired rockets. That was an accident. The graphics are kinda meh. They're not bad. They're serviceable, but I wouldn't call it a good-looking game. No. Oh, the sound is pretty good. The voices are clear and not overly compressed, although they can be a little repetitive and sound a little robotic.
You will die.
Okay.
Do svidania.
SU-35, Volk, scratch 1.
But I, for one, welcome our classic 90s robot overlords. Where's the thing? Where's the thing? No! I crashed. I didn't mean to fire that. Flying around felt pretty good, but navigating the playing field was a little frustrating. It was really easy to get disoriented and lost. I probably spent more time looking for the enemy than I did in actual combat. The brief moments of combat were exciting, but short-lived, because you do a flyby blasting the enemy, and then you have to fly a little distance away so that you can get turned around and do it again, if you don't get disoriented in the process and end up flying the wrong way, which is what happened to me most of the time. Where's that guy at? It ended up feeling slow because it took so long to turn around to reorient myself. It wasn't a bad experience, but I didn't feel compelled to continue. Why, thank you, teammates. You seem to have destroyed it for me. It was a bit on the boring side. It took too long to get lined up for an attack for it to just be over in a few seconds. I don't know. I didn't hate it, but it wasn't very good.
Wingman engaged.
Automobili Lamborghini. Let's race!
Get ready!
Graphically, this one looks quite good. The frame rate is smooth, and there's a good sense of speed. Whew. Okay. Really touchy, okay. The sound effects were on par with the other racing games of the time. Oh, hit the wall. And I'm swinging wide, come in, I'll hit the wall again, swing around, alright. Don't let him pass. Ah, you punk! Get back here! The music didn't seem to have much variation though. From one track to the next, I wasn't sure if the music had changed at all. If there are multiple songs in this game, they all sounded similar enough that I couldn't tell the difference. Ouch. Owie.
Checkpoint.
That guy can't drive. Hey, stop it! Get off me! The controls were a little touchy, like there was no subtlety to the steering. Trying to ease into the turns felt nigh impossible without repeatedly tapping the joystick. It takes some getting used to. I can go fast. The difficulty felt reasonably balanced. It wasn't overly hard, but it was challenging enough to keep it engaging. No. I didn't get to spend enough time with it to get the full experience. No, not here. Not now. We're almost at the end. But I enjoyed what I played. Can't let him pass you now. We're here. First place. Diddy Kong Racing. Prepare for me to gush for a moment. This game is near and dear to my heart. This was the first game I got for the N64, so I'm going to be a little biased with my opinion with this one. But honestly, I think it's warranted, so meh. Nope. Yeah! Dang it! Really gotta get back into this. No, stupid dinosaur! Diddy Kong Racing was a major graphical leap over Mario Kart 64. The characters are well modeled, the art design is colorful and cartoonish, fitting the vibe perfectly. One of the things that caught my eye when I played this as a kid was the way the characters would react to the other racers when passing or being passed. It's a really nice touch that breathes life into the characters of this world. Why'd I do that? I'm the only one that's gonna go in there. The frame rate will dip occasionally when there's a lot going on, especially in the multiplayer modes. Ah, dang it! But hey, what's a few frames among friends? Am I right? The sound is beautifully done. The engine sounds, the character voices, the incidental sounds in the background, all of it is near perfect. Then there's the music. Absolutely phenomenal. I mean, it's not a John Williams score, but David Wise is a master of composing for games. Take that, dinosaur. There is not a bad song in this game. Oh, I missed it. And they all fit the respective environments to perfection. This is sound design done right. And the best part is that the game is a blast to play. No, that's a bad place to crash. Bad place to crash. It's a little on the easy side for me now that I'm an adult, but that doesn't take away from the fun factor. There's still challenges to be had. I mean, the Dino Domain boss beat me a couple times. Because he cheats, a dirty, cheating cheater. I'm gonna shoot you in the butt! Speaking of bosses, if you're unfamiliar with this game, it might sound odd to have bosses in a racing game. But this game comes with a full-on adventure mode, where you have to defeat the evil space pig, Whiz Pig. You win races to unlock new areas for more races and more winning. They just don't make them like they used to. Anyway, Diddy Kong Racing is a masterpiece. I could go on and on about it, which I might do. But for now, we must move on to something a little less pleasant. WCW vs. NWO World Tour. I find the graphics here hilarious. I don't want to call it bad, but these guys do not look like the people they're based on. Like, what is this? Why do they look like this? What is wrong with you? I know the answer, but still, it's funny to think that this might have been a design choice rather than a technical limitation. Imagine this being a choice.
It's me, Ultimate Dragon!
The sound effects are mediocre, the music is generic and not very good.
Grabby, punchy, hey, kicky.
Why do I have to dance the whole time? Stop dancing!
Oh no, ow, my face! You hit my face! I'll slap you! Yeah, me grabby one punch!
The gameplay, however, was frustrating. I didn't feel like I had much control. I don't know if there are hidden button combos or something that I'm missing, but there didn't seem to be very many options for actions to do. The only moves I could consistently do were slap, grab, and run. When the opponent is on the ground, there are some grappling options, but I don't know how to control what they do. Also, there's this really annoying feature where every time you're not actively pushing a button, your wrestler will start doing some kind of a taunt or dance or whatever the hell this is. Even worse, your wrestler will also immediately go into an uncancelable taunt after landing certain moves. You know, when you could be setting up your next move or something other than whatever this is.
Stop doing that!
I really didn't like this game. I couldn't figure out what the moves were, and there's no training mode or move list. It was very frustrating, not feeling like I was in control of my character. They just did whatever they wanted, and occasionally take my suggestions to actually fight the opponent. And even then, all I could get them to do was slap or grab. Man, I did it too early. Now, it's time for... oh, jeez. Before we get into this next segment, I want to express that battle time takes the bulk of my editing time. I am putting way too much into this, and I am not even sure if it's worth the effort. But I do it for you, so like and hype the video or whatever to make it all worthwhile. Okay, now it's
Battle time!
oh, we have some interesting matchups for you today. Let's see which of these games has what it takes to go up against our current champion, GoldenEye 007. First up, we have Aero Fighters Assault versus Automobili Lamborghini.
Ready, fight!
The winner is Automobili Lamborghini. Next up, we have a very unfair and unbalanced battle between Diddy Kong Racing and WCW vs. NWO World Tour.
Ready, fight!
The very obvious and clear winner is Diddy Kong Racing. Now for our semi-final matchup between our winners. It's Automobili Lamborghini versus Diddy Kong Racing.
Ready, fight!
And the winner is Diddy Kong Racing. There are no surprises here. This was an easy victory for the quirky kart racer. But how will DKR fare against GoldenEye 007?
Ready, fight!
And Diddy Kong Racing has done it! GoldenEye has been defeated! There's going to be some angry fans out there tonight! Okay, so with that overly complicated battle plot out of the way, I can rank these games. Now, I want you all to remember that this is all based on my opinions and personal experiences. This is all subjective, and you're welcome to disagree with my takes on these games. I may love a game you hate, and I may hate a game you love. And that's okay. We're all different and special in our own ways. With that said, let's get ranking. Aero Fighters Assault. It wasn't as bad as I was expecting, but there's not a lot here. I'm a little torn because it's not quite bad enough for the oof tier, but I wouldn't recommend it for anyone other than those that really like air combat games. Even then, there are better ones out there, but perhaps not for the N64. So Aero Fighters just barely squeaks into the this is fine tier, but I don't feel good about it. Automobili Lamborghini. This is a decent arcade-style racing game. The graphics are good, and the gameplay is fun enough. The music is a lot of the same over and over. It's an okay game. It's fine. Diddy Kong Racing. Again, this is based on my personal opinion, and I know I have my biases, and maybe I'm blinded by nostalgia with this one, but I absolutely love this game. It is one of my all-time favorites for any console. I know I might get some heat for this, but Diddy Kong Racing is, in my opinion, a legendary game. I know, some people will take issue with me putting it above Mario Kart, GoldenEye, and all of the other great games I've played so far, but I can't help it. It's my video series, so if you don't like it, deal with it. Or better yet, tell me how I'm wrong in the comments. I could use the engagement. But we're not done. There's one game left to rank. WCW vs. NWO World Tour. I hated this game, almost as much as Clay Fighter, but at least this game had multiple game modes. I know deep down that this game isn't broken, and that it's mostly a skill issue on my part, but I got zero enjoyment out of this game, so... You know what? Kill it with fire. I didn't like it! My character posing and taunting in between every move is unacceptable. If you like this game, then yell at me in the comments or something, but in a nice way. I'm sensitive. Any hoodly poodly, that's another 4 games down and a new champion for the next batch of games to take on. Subscribe if you want to see if any of these games have what it takes to bring down Diddy. Kong. Diddy Kong. We don't talk about the other Diddy here. Thanks for watching, good luck on all the things, and I'll see you later. Bye.